Welcome to Brindavan, a Parthasadi family Samarpanam to our beloved parents, a space for enjoying Vaishnava Sampradaya, Slokas, songs, Divyadesa Pasarams and much more. Namaskaram. Today we will see the Arthanubhavam of Sloka 27 of Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam. Ayiram Namangal, Ayiram Gunangal. रामानुजदयापात्रं ज्ञानवैराग्यभूषणं श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्यं वन्दे वेदान्तदेशिकं श्रीशैलेशदयापात्रं दीपत्यादिगुणात्मकं यतीन्द्रप्रवणं वन्दे रम्यजामातरं मुनिम्
असङ्ख्येयो प्रमेयात्मा विशिष्टशिष्टकृच्छ्सिः सिद्धार्थसिद्धसङ्कल्पः सिद्धिसाधनः.
The 27th slokam starts with the nama Asankyeya. Asankhya means uncountable or innumerable, one that cannot be counted. He owns innumerable living and non-living things. As we already said, the whole of the universe, everything belongs to him. And during the Vishwarupam, he has innumerable hands, faces, and all his divine weapons. So that is Vishwarupa, which he showed to Arjuna during the Mahabharata, during the war, when Arjuna was hesitating to fight. How Bhagavan tells him the Bhagavad Gita and shows him the Vishwarupa. Nama is Asankheyaya Namaha. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, verse 16, Arjuna says, Aneka bahudara vaktram netram pashyami tvam sarvato anantarupam nantam na madhyam na punastavadim pashyami vishveshwara vishwarupa. He says, how he says, many eyes and many faces he sees, Ananta Rupam, and he says that is Vishwarupam of Bhagavan. Arjuna says this. The second nama in Slokam 27 is Aprameyatma. He is all pervasive in innumerable things, both inside and out. He resides as Antaryami, as well as he resides as Bhagavan in the outside world. And he is limitless. He cannot be grasped either individually or together. It is very hard to understand him. The nama is Aprameyatmane Namaha. Alvargal understanding of Perumal or Anubhavam of Perumal that he cannot be understood by anyone is Tirumangi says, Nanmaregal Thedi Endrum Kanamata Selvan. He is the Selvan, or he is the one who cannot be found even in the Vedas. He cannot be found anywhere. You cannot understand him. Nammalvar goes one step further and says, Tanakkum tan tanmai ariyadavan. He himself does not know how great he is. So that is the Anubhavam of Alvars, Perumal being incomprehensible. Beautiful verses. The third nama in Slokam 27 is Visishtaha. He is the superior most. Sishtaha means superior. Visishtaha means he is the superior most. He is an exalted one. Unlike others, he does not depend on anyone or anything and does always everything well. He never falters anywhere. So if we are having a problem or if we have something we should not be blaming Bhagavan, saying that he is not doing the right thing. He is definitely doing the right thing because we do not know what is right for us and we are facing our karma. So he gives us acts according to our karma. So he knows what is best and he does everything well. And finishing the karma is also good for us. So we can get moksha eventually and eternal bliss. So the nama is Visishtaha. The nama is Visishtaya Namaha. The next nama is Sishtakrit or Shishtakrit. As we already saw, he is the superior most. And the best thing what he does for us is, once we surrender to him, he makes those who surrender to him have good qualities. He cleanses them and makes them fit and become eminent as himself. Sishtakrit, Sishtakrite. The true example for this is Anjaneya and Vibhishana. Even though he came from the Asura clan, when he came and surrendered to Bhagavan, Bhagavan made him the best. The nama is Shishtakrite Namaha. Now we will see Shuchihi. His effulgence and purity is his own. He makes himself that way. He does not depend on anybody else. As seen in the previous nama, he makes others great and eminent while he himself does not depend on anyone for his radiance. So he is highly independent and he is the most effulgent and most pure form. Nama is Shuchaye Namaha. Next nama is Siddhartha. Siddhi is complete. He has everything that one can aspire for or requires. So he does not have any wants. He has everything secured for himself. And he does not hope to or want to get anything for himself, as all his desires are already fulfilled. There is nothing that he needs. He is the Satya Sankalpa, one who already has everything he would like to have or want. So he is a Paripurna, complete. Siddhartha. The nama is Siddharthaya Namaha. The second line of this slokam in Vishnu Sahasranamam, all the namas are about Siddhi and complete. The next one is Siddha Sankalpa. He gets everything just done by his will. Siddhi is complete, Sankalpam is will or thought. And he gets it done instantaneously without fail. Whatever he wants to do, he just has to think and it is done. He is a Satya Sankalpa. Nama is Siddha Sankalpaya Namaha. Now we will see Siddhida. He gives the 8 Siddhis to the superhuman powers to the yogis. Now let's see what are the 8 Siddhis are. Anima is the power of assuming the size of an atom. So the yogis can become very minuscule or small. Mahima, or they can become huge, immeasurable in size. Lagima is the third siddhi. They have the power of becoming very light. That is why they can float on water or they can fly. Garima is the opposite of Lagima, so they become heavy and they cannot be lifted from a place. Prapti, the power of obtaining anything. They can get anything, whatever they want. Prakamyam, they have an irresistible will. They can do anything by their willpower. Ishta is superiority. They can feel themselves superior to everything. And Vasita is the opposite of Isita. They can be subjugated to anybody. So Bhagavan is the one who gives all the 8 siddhis to the yogis so they can practice what they have to do. And the nama is Siddhidaya Namaha. The last nama in Slokam 27 is Siddhi Sadhanaha. He makes the path of worshipping him very blissful. That is the upayam, is the process. Like when we sing his glory, we are very happy and we feel the blissful experience as Bhagavan himself. And he is also the upayam. He is the destination. He is the one where we have to reach, where we have to attain. We have to attain Siddhi. We have to attain Moksha. So he is the destination. We have to reach him in Paramapada. So the process of reaching him is as blissful as the path of our practicing or our path of praying to him, the upayam. So the upayam and the upayam both are blissful. So he is Siddhi Sadhanaha. The nama is Siddhi Sadhanaya Namaha. To summarize Slokam 27, he owns innumerable living and non-living things. Because everything, the whole of the universe, belongs to him. He is all-pervasive and has everything within himself. He is an exalted one and does not depend on anyone or anything for his status. He is the superior most and makes all those who come under his fold have good qualities. He transitions them into people having good qualities. He is self-effulgent and radiant, does not depend on anyone for his radiance or anything. He has everything one can aspire for or require. He has no wants. He is a Satya Sankalpa. He gets everything done by his will or just a thought process instantaneously, definitely without any fail. So he is a Siddha Sankalpa. He is the one who gives all the 8 siddhis to the yogis or the superhuman power, how they become. They can become small or they become big, they can become heavy, they become light. He gives them the willpower to do things. He gives them everything. And they can feel superior, they can feel subjugated. All their feelings are so flexible. He gives them all the superpower of siddhis. He makes the path of worshipping him, which is the upayam, as a very blissful experience. Very typical thing is when we keep singing his glory or when we forget ourselves and keep chanting slokams, we are very happy and it's a blissful experience. And that is the bliss experience at that time is the same as he himself, which is the upayam or the destination. This brings us to the end of Slokam 27. See you all in Slokam 28.